looks like they need to be alone.
Well, thank you for your help. I'll talk to you later, okay? Found Mommy in the mountains?
Mm-hmm. Found her and brought her all the way back to Port Charles.
Well, are you going to tell me if she's okay or what?
Yeah. Come on. Now, you got to understand something, and that is that I don't know all of the details just at the moment because, well, I haven't been able to talk to Mummy.
Why not?
Well, she's exhausted, and she's sleeping rather deeply.
She's in a coma?
You really expect the worst, don't you?
Well, I just want to know everything.
Well, yeah, I know. I understand that. Okay, here's what happened. That man, the man that kidnapped...
Yeah, the one that hit Grandma, his name's Scott Putnam.
That's right, that's right. Now, he's mentally very sick, and he's been blaming me for all his problems. And he figured that he could get back at me by kidnapping your mother, which he managed to do, and, well, he got her up to a cabin that he has in the mountains where it's rather cold and snowy.
Did Mommy get pneumonia? Is that why she's in the hospital?
Oh, wait a minute. Now, I really can't go into all the details at the moment. I'm trying to get there sort of stage at a time now. As we both know, Mummy's very strong and very brave, and she managed to escape from the cabin. But she was a day and a night out in the snow while we were trying to find her.
Did she get frostbite?
Yes. Yes, she got some frostbite. But, well, we did finally find her. Then I managed to chase Putnam down, and he's been locked up and can't do any harm.
I don't want to know about him. I want to know how Mommy is.
Okay. Your mother is, well, she's very sick from the cold. But she has 3 doctors looking after her full time.
She's going to be all right?
Well, of course she's going to be all right. She's very lucky that your daddy and Duke found her and took her to the best hospital in Port Charles.
I want to see her.
And you will. But at the moment, she's in intensive care, and they just don't allow anybody in there.
Well, when can I see her? I have to see her soon.
I know, darling. I know you do. And just as soon as she comes out of intensive care and goes into a regular room, I'm going to have Felicia bring her over. You over. All right? Right, Felicia?
Oh, of course. And she wants to see you, too.
When can I see her?
Soon, love. Promise you, very, very soon.
This is Anna's husband. Vital signs?
Pressure is 82 over 50, temperature 93.4.
Damn, why isn't she coming up faster?
Can you use electric light as a feeding pad?
No, we have to take it slow. Much slower, or otherwise we could lose her.
Can I talk to her?
Well, you could talk to her, but I'm not sure that she's really going to consciously be aware of it.
It's okay. I'd like to spend a little time with her.
All right. I think that deep down inside she will know that you're here. 5 minutes, but that's all.
Okay. That's fine. Anna. Anna, I can't find the words to tell you how much I love you. But the whole time you were gone, I realized that whatever you are, you carry my heart around with you. You know, anybody else would have given up. And then to go through half what you went through, what you didn't. I'm asking you now just to hang in there. I'm being selfish. I'm begging you, please. Please pull through, because I don't know if I could live without you.
I'll see you a little later.
Now, Ruby, how did it make you feel hearing the wedding vows?
Oh, I was thrilled as I always am, and terrified.
Terrified of what?
Till death do us part. Is that a threat, I ask
It's
you?
a commitment. Commitment you're willing to make and ready to keep.
Well, I don't know. These days, I think it ought to stay till I change my mind next Tuesday.
Oh, come on, Bobby, you don't mean that.
Don't I wish?
Oh, how is your friend?
What friend?
You know Lucy's housekeeper?
Well, she's an acquaintance. And she's more than Lucy's housekeeper. She's her aunt.
What? What? Why was she hiding that?
That's what I asked her. And then we were interrupted.
Well, well, you can bet your bottom dollar she's plotting something.
Ah, there's a song that brings us back. Remember that one, Ruby?
Who can forget being 20?
May I?
My pleasure.
Listen, did I ever tell you how beautiful you look in this color?
I always look this way at weddings.
Well, I'll have to bring you to some more of them.
Well, there's only one that I'm really interested in having you take me to. And if you think I look good at this one, wait till you see me at that one.
I think this is when we should go dance. Come
on. Bobby, penny for your thoughts? Or maybe I don't want to know at any price.
You're right. You wouldn't want to know.
Let's get lost in some music. You want to dance?
No, really, I don't feel like dancing right now.
Come on, Bobby used to always like to dance with me in the old days, especially the slow ones.
Scotty, cut it out, okay?
I don't think this is good for your mental health to hold on to this grudge.
I'm not holding a grudge. What about?
The other night, when I tried to kiss you.
Scotty, I don't want to talk about it. And I don't feel like dancing. And that's the end of this discussion.
Tony, I am sure everybody will understand, but do you have any idea how long you're going to have to stay there?
Well, I have to wait until Anna's stabilized, so don't expect me until, maybe I'll be here all night. I don't know.
Well, you're missing a very nice party, and I wish you were here, but I think what you're doing is so important.
I just hope Anna's got enough strength to make it through.
I really think that Steve Hardy should know what you're up to. I mean, being the chief of staff and all. I know he's going to want to know how dedicated his very best surgeon is.
See, don't say a word. Now, this is the Hardy's day to enjoy a wedding, not a medical emergency.
But, Tony, I really think...
Listen to me. Just once, okay?
Okay. I will. Will you call me a little bit later when I'm at home?
Yeah. I love you.
Okay, I love you too. Bye for now.
Lucy, is Tony going to be able to make it to the reception?
Has something happened, an emergency of some kind?
Well, I guess you haven't really heard the good news. Of course, it will be good news if Tony pulls her through tonight.
What is it?
They found Anna Lavery.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It is wonderful, but she's very ill.
Oh, no.
Yes, she's unconscious, and Tony said... I've got to remember all the things that Tony said he was working with. She's got malnutrition, she's dehydrated, she has frostbite and hypothermia, and she's got some sort of heart complications.
Oh, my goodness, she's lucky to be alive.
Yeah, she's in CICU, and Monica Quartermain's keeping an eye on her, but well, I didn't mean to put a damper on the party. But let's just not talk about it for now.
Yes, I understand that. I'll have the hospital keep you posted.
Great. Perhaps we should keep this all quiet until Tony's prognosis is known.
Yeah, oh, I think that's a good idea. Excuse me.
Thank you very much.
Had a marvelous time.
Why didn't you want anyone to know Charlene is your aunt?
Well, I bet you didn't broadcast the fact that Ruby was your aunt while she was a working madam.
You conniving little witch. I have never been ashamed of anyone in my family. Now, what's in Charlene's past to make you ashamed of her?
You just mind your own damn business. I don't have to tell you anything. Would you excuse me, please?
Okay.
I'm so glad you...
Robert, did you tell Robin we found Anna?
You know what? You cannot tell that child half-truths. She just assumes the rest.
Darling, you can never lie to a lady. You should know that by now.
Incidentally, Tiff, I ran into your TV crew out there. I just managed to duck them.
It's a bit premature, don't you think?
Incidentally, how did you know we were back so soon?
Contacts, my darling. I had somebody staked out at the police station. I knew every move you guys made. Now, come on, we got to do the news if I'm going to make the early news tonight, okay?
No, cameras.
No. It happened today, Robert. It's now or never.
Well, that's okay, too.
Look, people in this town have been wondering what has happened to Anne. I have kept a lid on this the whole time. People have called in. There are letters coming in. I think they deserve to know what happened.
Sure, idea. Sean found her. Talk to
Good.
him.
Sean can do it, too. I'll use both of you. I have to have the police commissioner.
Okay, give me a few minutes.
No, I need you now.
I have something to do first. Take it or leave it.
I'll go see her.
Robin told me to tell you to drop by and see her.
Thank you for bringing me the message. There's no change here with Anna.
You know, I often wonder what makes an individual like you tick. What's going to happen before you're going to level with me?
I told you the truth. I took a lie detector test to prove it. What else do you want?
What I want is the names of the connections who gave you that information, you know, one way or another. I'm going to have it.
You know what your problem is? You're bent out of shape because one man alone without helicopters and computers found out more than the whole damn police force. That's your problem.
Yeah, but the point is, you weren't in it alone.
No, you're right. I wasn't in it alone. I have connections. I have informants. You're not about to find out who they are, though. In fact, some of them actually work for you, Mr. Commissioner.
I doubt that your connections work on my side of the law.
Oh, what do you care? Why don't you just be thankful to be done with it?
Dr. Mark, quarterly, staff.
Alan, what is it?
He's in V-fib.
Get out of here!
Get the defibrillator. Right here, doctor. All right, I want an ampoule of bicarb. I want 100 milligrams of lidocaine. Let's get these covers off her. I want all the contact I can get. Where are the paddles?
We're set at 400 watt seconds.
Good.
Full charge, ready.
And clear. Okay, sitting.
Yeah, set. Ready.
Clear.
Set again. Ready.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.